Hello, my name is Tato, and today I'll be telling you a story from the Book of God. The name of the story is called Abraham's Suffering, Abraham and Isaac. Now, Abraham and his wife had suffered for many years because they did not have a child of their own. God did eventually keep his promise to Abraham, though, and he gave him a son with his wife Sarah. Now Abraham named his son Isaac, and Isaac grew to be a boy. Now some time later, God tested Abraham's faith. Abraham, God said. Yes, Abraham said, here I am. Then God said, take your son, your only son, yes, Isaac, whom you love so much, and go and sacrifice him as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will show you. So the next morning, Abraham got up early. He saddled the donkey and took 2 of his servants along with him, with his son Isaac. Then he chopped up the wood for the fire, for the burnt offering, and set out for the place that God had told him about. On the 3rd day of their journey, Abraham looked up and he saw the place in the distance. He told the servants, stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go further. We will worship there, and then we will come right back. So Abraham placed the wood for the burnt offering on Isaac's shoulders, while he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the 2 of them walked on together, Isaac turned to Abraham and he said, Father. Yes, son, Abraham said. We have the fire and the wood, but where's the sheep for the burnt offering? Then Abraham said, God will provide a sheep for the burnt offering, my son. And they walked on together. Now, when they arrived at the place where God had told him to go, Abraham built an altar and he arranged the wood on it. Then he tied Isaac up and he laid him on the altar on top of the wood. Then Abraham picked up the knife to kill his son as the sacrifice. Now at that very moment, the angel of God called from heaven, Abraham, Abraham. Abraham answered, yes, here I am. The angel said, don't lay a hand on the boy. Do not hurt him in any way, because now I know that you truly honor God. You have not withheld from me even your son, your only son. Then Abraham looked up, and he saw a ram caught on its horns in a bush. So he took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering in place of his son. Abraham then named the place, God will provide. Then the angel of God again said to Abraham from heaven, this is what God says, because you have obeyed me and have not withheld even your son, your only son, I swear by my name that I will certainly bless you. I will multiply your descendants beyond number, like the stars in the skies and the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will conquer the cities of their enemies, and through your descendants, all the nations of the earth will be blessed, all because you have obeyed me. Then they returned to the servants, and they all traveled back home. Now this brings us to the end of our story from the Book of God.